That's Tony Hancock in. Hancock's half hour.
You've been vaccinated, haven't you, Sid? Of course I have. Twice in each arm, as a matter of fact. So that's 4 times then? Yeah, that's about it. I've had the first one, the second one, the booster, and the one for life. I've had the same number as Stanley Johnson's dog. You don't want to overdo it, old chap. You know the jabs can give you blood clots. I certainly do, and I've been vaccinated for those as well. Have you had all your shots? I most certainly have, Sid. I'm a good citizen. I have no intention of giving a deadly disease to anyone else, even to the people who deserve it. For example, the list of people I keep in my little black book. I've had jabs for COVID, chickenpox, mumps, measles, blackwater fever, plague, man flu, and acne and pimples. So, do you know what the uptake's been like here in East CHEAM? Have you been given any information? I have indeed, Sid. No one's going to die on my watch. The East CHEAM Health Services are in constant touch with me. Our aim is to jab every last man, woman and child in East CHEAM. We want to be the safest borough in the county. Or country. How close are we to vaccinating most people then? It's not a case of most people anymore, Sid. There's only one person yet to be vaccinated in East CHEAM. However, this customer is proving very difficult to contact. It's the East CHEAM hermit who lives in the East CHEAM caverns. Never heard of him. I didn't know we had a hermit, Hancock. That's hardly surprising, Sid, because he tends to keep himself to himself. He's not one of those outgoing hermits, you know. He's one of the quiet, private ones. He doesn't go out much. You won't see him around. Hermit by name, hermit by nature. So he's an hermit then. But if he's keeping away from people, he won't need to be vaccinated, will he? There's no excuse, Sid. He's not going to get away with it as easily as that. Anyway, 100% sounds a lot better than 99.999. You can't stop us. We're going for a clean sweep. We'll hunt down the East CHEAM hermit. We are ruthless in our pursuit of COVID cleanliness. Or COVID cleanliness, as it's known. I thought Boris said the vaccine was voluntary, Hancock. Well, it is up to a point, but we've got a reputation to keep up. In the East CHEAM Health Service, I want to be able to look the mayor in the face at the annual policeman's ball. We're going to be the first borough to have given the vaccine to everyone, Sid. Whatever your age or your status, you're going to get jabbed whether you like it or not. So it's like that, is it, Hancock? What's this hermit's real name then? We only have his first name, Nigel. He's been a hermit so long his origins are lost in the mist of time. Task, Sid, is to locate his cave so we can have a cosy chat with him. We won't force him to have a jab. I've got a few tricks up my sleeve, however. You better believe it. You distract him, Sid, by talking to him. And when he's not watching, I'll jab him with the syringe. For God's sake, Sid, keep up. Are you sure you know where this hermit is? We've been walking for 5 hours. I think we're going around in circles. I know what I'm doing. I got me tracker badge as a Boy Scout, Sid. If we were going round in circles, I would have tripped over one of the broken sticks I left on the path. What was that? I just tripped over one of the broken sticks I left on the path, of course. So where exactly are we going, Hancock? And are you sure this hermit really exists? Would I be leading you on this wild goose chase, Sid, if I didn't have evidence? Look, here it is, a subscription to the magazine Hermit Monthly in the name of the hermit of East CHEAM. You ask the post office. They must know where he lives because they have to deliver the flaming thing. Of course I asked them, Sid, but they don't know where he lives. They just leave it under a particular tree, and it's this particular tree, the one we're standing under, the ancient blasted oak of East CHEAM Woods. This is it. So let's have a look. What's the address on the magazine? Nigel, the East CHEAM hermit, the blasted oak, the woods, East CHEAM, Surrey, EC 239GH. There you are then. You've got a postcode. Well spotted, Sid. But the postman reckons he just made it up because everyone else has got one. Alright, so what do we do next then? It's simple, Sid. I leave the latest edition of Hermit Monthly under the blasted oak, and we'll retreat to the bushes and wait. I don't want to scare him off. Did you bring the net?" "What net? Of course I didn't bring a net. Not hunting butterflies, are we?" "I expressly told you, Sid, to bring East Cheam Rovers' football net." How long's it been, Hancock? Let's have a look. We've been waiting 43 hours, 40 minutes precisely, Sid. He ain't gonna come, is he? We'll give it another 24 hours, Sid. What was that? I'm getting out of here. I think it's a ghost.
Good morning. Don't worry, it's only me.
And who on earth might you be?
The hedgehogs call me the hermit of the woods.
There you are, Sid. We've got our hermit.
I might be, but who's asking? Oh, you've got my Hermit Monthly. There's a full-page centrefold spread on me inside in my hair shirt.
Oh yes, how very nice. It's a good likeness. Now, can you confirm we have the right man? Are you or are you not Nigel the Hermit?
Yes, I am the one they call Nigel, Hermit of the Cave.
So, how long have you been an hermit, Nigel?
I've lived here as an hermit as long as I can remember, man and boy.
How long is that then?
Oh, since last month. My memory's never been much good though. However, I must warn you, I've taken a vow of silence.
But you're speaking.
Oh dear, I've broken my vow. And here was a chance to practice it. You can speak. What might I ask of you?
You mean, who are you?
No, I don't. What are you, man or beast?
Isn't it obvious?
Yes, it is. I'm only kidding. What brings you to this particular tree in my domain?
Anyway, we come as friends. Now, Nigel, the post office say they always leave your copy of Hermit Monthly under the blasted oak.
This isn't the blasted oak. It's half a mile back there. That's a blasted sycamore.
For a mile out, I didn't think you knew where you're going, Hancock. Boy Scout tracker badge. Don't make me laugh.
Oh, so you've got the Boy Scout tracker badge too. It's good, isn't it? That's how I found you.
There you are, Sid. See, there's nothing wrong with the Boy Scout tracker badge. One blasted oak looks very much like another blasted oak. Now, Nigel, we've come here to warn you about the COVID pandemic. There's a very dangerous virus that's killing thousands of people.
Is there? Well, why didn't you tell me?
I just did.
Well, it's a bit late. You might have brought it with you. You look a bit peaky. You need some fresh air like what I get. I'm usually naked. That's what keeps me healthy. I'm scared. The virus is not choosy. It will come here too, to my cave.
Don't worry, Nigel. It's all right. Me and Sid have both been double vaccinated.
Why have you been double vaccinated?
I don't want to worry you, Hermit. It's because the vaccine isn't any good. You have to have 2 doses of it. The first is a practice, and the second one is the real one.
And who's this Sid you're talking about?
Sid, he's my sergeant, and he's right. He's gone. Sid, he's vanished.
Oh dear, that's not a good sign. He's probably been taken by the wild man of the woods. I thought I heard him rustling in the bushes.
You've taken him? Well, give him back this minute.
I haven't got him. It's not me. I'm not the wild man of the woods.
Well, who is?
The wild man is half man, half beast. He's probably taken Sid to be his mate.
What an horrible death. Sid, 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 don't do anything I wouldn't do. We're coming to get you.
Come on with me. I'll track him down. I know his lair is. We have to be quick. Hurry. There's no time to lose.
What on earth is that noise?
Shh, his lair's over there.
It looks like an ice cream van. What's an ice cream van doing in the woods?
Don't ask me.
I am asking you. Who else is there to ask?
You'll have to ask the wild man of the woods, of course.
Does he sell ice cream for a living?
Of course not. Whatever made you think that?
Well, what's he doing living in an ice cream van? You said the wild man lived in the ice cream van.
No, I didn't. He lives behind it, in that detached house.
Well, where on earth do you live then?
In the cave by the river.
He's not much of a wild man if he lives in a house, is he?
Oh dear, you're being very judgmental. Don't talk to him like that. He can be very wild. I usually annoy him. That's what makes him wild. And so will you.
Hello, who goes there? 'Tis I, Inspector Hancock. I'm looking for a friend of mine, Sergeant James. Well, yes, no, always in there. He knocked at the door half an hour ago, saying he was lost. Silly bugger.
Don't talk to him. He's very dangerous. He'll hypnotise you with fine words and then pounce.
Hello, Hancock. Fancy a cuppa? Yes, all right, Sid. Do you want one, Nigel? He's gone. Who's gone? The CHEAM hermit, of course. He lives in these woods, doesn't he? You don't mean to say you believe that old myth, do you? Surely. Come on, boys. I'll give you a lift home. Well, as it happens, I do. I've been speaking to him for the last hour. I think you must have got along coming, Hancock, and you started seeing those ghostly shapes that Piers Morgan banged on about. But we've got to vaccinate the CHEAM hermit, otherwise CHEAM won't get 100%. All the other regional health services will laugh at us. We failed, Sid. We failed to get our man. That's our last chance to get 100% vaccination record. Don't worry, Hancock. I don't think the CHEAM hermit exists. It's rumoured that Epsom Health Centre has been playing a practical joke on other health centres, trying to make out their imaginary patients that they haven't vaccinated yet. We'll tell the post office to cancel his subscription to Hermit Monthly. The reason you saw him was because you were hoping to see him so much, or it might have been an imposter from Epsom Health Centre. But you saw him and spoke to him like me. I thought you were talking to somebody behind the blasted oak. I know what. You dress up as the CHEAM hermit. I'll pretend to vaccinate you, and nobody will be any of the wiser. Nobody has seen him except us. Except you mean? You're right. And I know exactly what he looks like.